karma has a strange way of circling back. And for Babyface in season 4 of All the Queen's Men, it finally caught up with him. For years, he has walked a dangerous line, making choices that seemed clever in the moment but always came with hidden costs. Now, in this new season, all the lies, betrayals, and reckless moves he thought he could escape are back to haunt him. Fans have been waiting to see whether Babyface would pay the price, and season 4 delivers that moment with chilling force. From the very beginning, Babyface stood out as a character who knew how to survive in a world built on power, secrets, and temptation. He wasn't the loudest or the most powerful, but he was always present in the background, quietly moving, calculating, and waiting for his chance to shine. In earlier seasons, we saw glimpses of his loyalty, his charm, and even his softer side. But underneath all of that was a man caught between ambition and fear. Babyface wanted respect, but he didn't always know how to earn it the right way. He built connections that looked strong on the surface but were fragile at the core. His alliances were often based on convenience rather than true trust, and that meant they could crumble at any moment. Every time he thought he had gained an advantage, there was a price attached. Every deal he struck, every favor he asked for, every secret he kept, it all added up over time. That's the thing about karma. It never forgets. Even when others around him fell season after season, Babyface managed to slip through tight situations. Fans often wondered how long he could keep getting away with it. He avoided consequences again and again, almost as if the rules didn't apply to him. But while he escaped the biggest punishments, the cracks in his world were already forming. His decisions started to hurt people close to him. His actions planted seeds of mistrust, betrayal, and anger. And in the world of All the Queen's Men, those seeds always grow into something dangerous. What made Babyface's story so fascinating was the duality of his character. On one hand, he could be relatable, a man struggling to carve out his place in a cutthroat environment. On the other hand, he was selfish, reckless, and blind to the damage he caused around him. This tension kept fans both rooting for him and waiting for his downfall. It's rare for a character to make you feel both sympathy and frustration at the same time, but Babyface carried that role perfectly. In the first 3 seasons, Babyface learned how to play the game, but he also learned how to bend it. He crossed lines he shouldn't have crossed. He betrayed people who gave him chances. He underestimated the power of loyalty and overestimated the strength of his own charm. That's why season 4 feels like a turning point, because everything he avoided, everything he tried to hide, is now exploding in his face. And what's most striking is that the very things he thought made him untouchable are the same things pulling him down. Season 4 reminds us of one hard truth: you can only escape karma for so long. For Babyface, the game of survival has shifted, and now he is the one being cornered. The same cleverness that once saved him is no longer enough. The same people he used to lean on are now questioning him. His past is catching up. And this time, there is no easy way out. Fans who have followed his journey from the start can see the irony: it was always leading to this moment. Babyface is finally paying for the choices that once made him look untouchable. Season 4 wastes no time showing us that Babyface's luck has finally run out. For a long time, he thought he could walk through the fire without getting burned. But now the flames are closing in from all sides. What makes this moment so powerful is that his downfall isn't caused by a sudden betrayal or a single mistake. It's the slow, inevitable weight of every wrong decision he made, finally crashing down on him. It feels like the universe is pulling all the strings together just to remind him that no one escapes forever. The signs of his downfall are everywhere. People he once trusted are no longer standing by his side. Conversations that used to end with promises and deals now end with silence, suspicion, and distance. The same charm that once opened doors for him now feels like a mask people can see through. In this season, Babyface can't sweet-talk his way out of trouble anymore. The very skills that once made him slippery and untouchable have lost their power. That is the essence of karma. It doesn't just punish, it strips you of the tools you once used to get ahead. There's also something poetic in the way his downfall unfolds. In past seasons, Babyface was often the one watching others fall apart, learning from their mistakes and quietly planning how to avoid their fate. But in Season 4, the spotlight shifts, and now he is the one under the microscope. His secrets don't stay hidden anymore. His half-truths and lies no longer protect him. Instead, they trap him, weaving a net around him that he can't escape. Each episode feels like another thread being pulled tighter, suffocating him and forcing him to face the mess he created. The turning point comes when the people around him, the ones who once gave him chances, finally decide they've had enough. It's not just enemies coming for him, but friends, allies, and even those who once pitted him. That's when karma hits hardest, not when an enemy strikes, but when your own circle no longer wants to save you. Babyface has burned too many bridges, and Season 4 makes it painfully clear that he has run out of second chances. Watching him realize this is both satisfying and heartbreaking, because deep down, we know this didn't have to be his fate. Another layer of his karma is how the power he once sought now works against him. He wanted respect, control, and influence. But in chasing those things the wrong way, he created enemies in every corner. Now, when he needs support, no one believes him. Every word out of his mouth sounds like manipulation. Every promise sounds like a lie. The walls are closing in, and for the first time, Babyface looks small, cornered, and powerless. It's not just that he is losing, it's that he is losing in the exact way he once made others lose. The same tactics, the same betrayals, the same false confidence are now being used against him. What makes this turning point so unique is the slow burn of it all. The show doesn't just give us a single dramatic scene and move on. It builds tension episode after episode, showing Babyface unravel piece by piece. Every time he tries to fight back, he only digs himself deeper. Every attempt to escape only leads him closer to the trap. It's almost like karma is playing a game with him, dangling hope in front of him, only to snatch it away at the last second. The audience is left on edge, watching his fall, knowing there's no way out but still wondering if he will find some miracle to save himself. By the middle of Season 4, it's clear that Babyface's story has reached a breaking point. The rise and fall we've been waiting for is happening right before our eyes, and it's impossible to look away. This isn't just another twist in the story, it's a lesson about how choices, no matter how small, always circle back. Babyface is living proof that karma might be slow, but it is always certain. His downfall is not just punishment, it's justice. And in the world of all the Queen's men, justice always comes at the most brutal time.